What's going on, YouTube? This is Bonanza86. About a month and some change ago, I was cleaning my room, and as I was going through my drawers and getting rid of, papers and all that other gunk, I happened to come across this little uneven sheet of paper. It had a girl's name, and it had a phone number on it. So, immediately upon inspection, I had realized that this was a fake phone number that I had gotten roughly 8 years ago when I was a senior in high school. So the subject of this video is fake phone numbers. You know, people, whether you're a guy or whether you're a girl, seem to get them all the time. And it doesn't really make sense to me why one would have to go through the humiliation of getting fraudulent digits, call up the number, and then feel humiliated in the process. But I'm a little bit biased because I'm speaking from a man's point of view, because, I'm going to tell you my story. Or at least two. The first time I remember getting a fake phone number was when I was a freshman in high school. I went down to the basement, and I think this was during a lunch period, more than likely. And there are these three girls that were sitting at a table, and the girl in the middle, I'll admit she was pretty, and she approached me. She's like, "Hey." I was like, "Hi," and she, struck a conversation with me, briefly, and she just kind of cut to the chase. She's like, "Do you want my number?" And I was 14 years old. I mean, I was thinking about girls, but I didn't really know how to approach one, and me being really, really timid. So I guess I took her words at face value. So I was like, okay. So she wrote her name down on a piece of paper, as well as the number, and she's like, "Call me." I was like, okay. And I went to do whatever I was going to do, and not realizing that they were laughing behind me. So I called up the number, and it was, of course, fake. The name was fake as well. So that was like 2 for 2. Girl doesn't even have the decency to give me her name, her real name. Of course, I know what it is now, and that was such a long time ago. But still, being 14 years old, it kind of crushes you, because you know, low self-esteem, etc. Then 3 years later, I had wised up. I was at one of our school's basketball games, just watching it. Um, all of a sudden, a group of my peers around me were trying to build up this hype that there was a girl who was also at the game who liked me and wanted to um, give me her number. And I was just playing it off because I kind of knew where it was going to head. But, you know, I get the name. The name was actually real. The number was not. And I didn't call the number straight away because, you know, I've gotten a number from a girl before, turned to be fraudulent, and eventually curiosity got the better of me. So I called up the number, and it led me to the local NBC network. And I was like, great, it happened again. And what was weird was I ended up making a song about it. Like, don't give me a phone number if you If you know that it's fake, just don't put me through this. Don't have me waste my time dialing up fraudulent digits. That was basically what the song was about. I mean, more respect would be given if whether it be a guy or whether it be a girl. Just say no. Person asks for your digits, like, no, no, thank you. That's all you have to say. Well, I mean, it's so simple, so easy. I mean, is it really worth it to humiliate a person like that? Is it? At the end of the day, if you're going to give me a fake number, you're doing me a huge favor. A really huge favor. That is, not to bother with you at all. That being said, I'm Bonanza86. You guys have a wonderful day.